What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today is pretty cold, but we're still gonna be working on the Corolla anyways. It's not gonna stop us. And today I have a package that's pretty cool, so let's go ahead and check it out. So I got this package from Ireland, and big shout out to Chris from AE86 WORLD, and he sent me this package. Hit him up through Instagram. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what this is. So let me go ahead and put the camera on a stand and then we'll go check it out. All right, let's go open up the package. And here it is. Pretty cool. If he has some Japanese newspaper. But it's from Ireland, so. All right. And it's a spoiler. So it's an OEM AE86 coupe spoiler. So this is a JDM option that we never got here in the States. And yeah, it's super clean still, as you can see here. So all of the tabs, some of the tabs are missing, but it's not a big deal. We're just gonna drill holes for the ones that are here. And so I'm not really sure I'm gonna mount this. I don't know if I should maybe drill one hole here and just do like two on each side. But there are a few tabs missing, but that doesn't change anything. So yeah, let's go ahead and figure out what we could do. Let's slap it on first too and kind of mock it up, see how it looks like. Yeah, so I really need a garage because it's kind of hard to work on your car when it rains or when it's outside. But we do have a garage, but it has a lot of cars in the area. And there it is. It just sits like that. I think it sits at the edge of the trunk, but I'm not really sure yet. I know there's like a little gap in between on each side, so that's part of how we'll just mount it. You can see here, and it sits like that. So this is perfect. I love the way it looks. This is like the style I've been wanting for such a long time. These spoilers are so hard to come by now, so if you find it, go ahead and get one because it's super difficult to find, or you're gonna pay a lot for it. And AE86 will actually hook me up. I got a really great deal on it, so including shipping, it wasn't even that much compared to what you see on like eBay or online. And so yeah, let's look at it from this angle as well. Kind of check it out. It looks amazing, guys. Super happy with this. This pretty much completes the rear of how I want it to be done. So yeah, let's go ahead and figure it out. Let's look at the back side again and then kind of see what we could do. And here's a better lighting for my rear bumper. As you can see, the gap now is pretty good. Still a little bit of a little kink here, so we're gonna work on that more. You can see it's starting to rust a little, so I should get some primer and primer that while it's exposed. But it looks pretty good. I think if I push it actually from this side, it'll actually push this down more over here, kind of even it out. But overall, it looks pretty good. From far away, you can't really tell, and that's kind of where all my cars are. So let's actually pop the trunk and look underneath, kind of see what we could do. And underneath here, you guys can see it's pretty exposed, so I think drilling holes through here will be super easy, and we could just mock it up real easy and just put nuts and bolts through. You can see here it uses like a special kind of screws on it, so I think you'll have to get stuff, but these are broken as well. So like I said, I might only do maybe one or two. I wish this one wasn't gone, so I'm not really sure. Maybe we'll just do this one over here. That way we can have like the end points actually on there, and then maybe two in the middle as well. So it might be kind of weird because I'm gonna drill like a hole here and here, and that side's missing. So we're actually gonna do one here and here, wherever we just have. So yeah, not sure how I'm gonna mock it yet, but let's go ahead and use some tape or measure and kind of measure how it goes. Okay, so I've used some tape here and I marked it with some markers, so I kind of know, kind of have like a baseline. And I've measured this side from this side, and it's about the same, as you can see when I push back here. So this gap right here is pretty similar to this gap right here. And then I'm gonna actually put it towards the edge. I looked at a lot of photos, and I don't know, some people had it more like inwards, and then some people had it actually really far out right here. So I'm not sure where the correct placement of this spoiler is supposed to be, but I'm just gonna stick to closer to the edge. Not really all the way, but just right here towards the edge. That's kind of where I like it. As you can see, when you do this side profile, it looks pretty decent. So I like it like that, and I'm just gonna stick it to that. And then what we have is just some paste here. I'm going to use this paste to just put at the bottom, and then use that to mark where my drill holes will be, because they are kind of like all over the place. It's going to be hard just to measure it up and then drill. And then yeah, so we'll go from there, and I'll show you guys after I mark it. Alright, as you guys can see, I put some bolts on instead, because I tried to put the paste onto the tab itself and it was marking onto the car. So we got these bolt heads now that we could put the paste on top, and hopefully it will actually mark some markings for us so that we can mark it. And yeah, let's go ahead and do it now. Alright, so that looks pretty good. We got all our markings here, and this one's a little bit light, but you could tell it's right there. This one's right here, and I believe this spot as well didn't come off that great, and here. So what we're gonna do is just gonna go ahead and drill it, and then see if we did it correctly. So here's to hoping it was done right. Hopefully my measurements are good, and let's go ahead and do it. All right, so here are the holes that I've made, and we've drilled through the other side here, so you can see. And this hole right here is the only one that's going to be here, because I think there should be one here, but there's no tab on the spoiler. And then we have our 2 holes here. So yeah, let's go ahead and make these holes a little bigger, and then we're gonna go ahead and try to mount the spoiler on. So here are the holes for the other side, and these holes look massive, but they need to be this size so I can actually fit a nut through this side. And thankfully we only had to do 4 of them, because that would suck if we have to do more. Yeah, we'll see if I can mount this on there now and kind of see what we could do. After that, we'll kind of clean out the edges, deburr it because it's pretty sharp, and then maybe spray some primer on it just so it doesn't start rusting. Alright guys, it's a new day, and it's mounted on, but you can see it doesn't line up where it's supposed to be at all, and it's too far back now, so the weather stripping is a little too far back, and this side is too far left. And let me take it off and I'll show you why it's not lining up anymore. So here's the spoiler, and I try to mount it the OEM way, but as you can see they don't line up as far as they're supposed to go. So the hole should actually be more towards the end of this right here. Same thing for this. You can see where it's rounded, it's supposed to be lining up there, but it's not. So it's making the spoiler kind of off. So I thought I would do this way, but unless I get the right clips, it's not going to really work that well. So let me try to figure something else out, and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so the spoiler's on, and you can see it's very tight now, and it only has 2 or 1 each on each side. Starting to look at it, I feel like maybe it is supposed to be up a little bit more, but I like it right here. I think it looks a little more aggressive, being a little further back out, and it still looks nice from the back here too. So from far away you can't really tell that it's off a little to the left, but it is off, so we're gonna have to fix that and maybe just leave it at this at the edge right here. I kind of wanted it a little further up, but it's okay. It still looks really good. I still, however, want it to be a little further up, and I think if I get the right clips, they're actually the right size. Like maybe if the hole is more towards the right, once I put it on, it'll actually mount straighter, because I'm only able to screw it to where this mount is aligning with, so it's making the spoiler kind of off because all of the holes line up. So yeah, we'll figure it out. I tried to go to the hardware store today, but everything was closed since it's Sunday, so we'll have to probably go on a weekday and try to get the right hardwares to mount it on. So yeah, that's going to be it, guys, for today. Hope you guys like the spoiler. I really like it too. I think it finally completes the whole rear end of my car. So the next thing now is to work on the front end. So we're going to be doing that soon. I have some stuff coming in, and I have some parts here already for the front end, but still waiting for a lot of stuff, and got some things that are pretty exciting. So hope you guys are interested, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Peace.